Yo, what up, man? It's the big homie Madman UNG radio station, man. It's the Unsigned Artist Hangout, man. We got a special guest in the building today, man, by the name of Vandit Rome's hot MC coming out of LA, Gardena.
Los Angeles, California,
all
day.
What up with it?
Hottest
OG
MC.
Big Mama hitting us up. She about to call in and say what up to you, big homie.
Alright, let's do it.
Hey, check it out, man. I've been noticing that you've been kicking bars for a while. And on Instagram, you do like this weekly bar thing.
Oh, yeah. That's inspired by Crooked Eye, actually, because he started the weekly. So, just to keep people active and they can see what I'm doing, promote a song or something, maybe a verse, enter contests, competitions. So people
Man, we got a call already, dog. We taking it?
Take it.
Just like that, man. Yo, man. Yo, you live with UNG Radio. What's up, man?
What's up, this Rosetta Marie?
What's up, Rosetta Marie? Who you calling? You say something to my boy Vandit. Say, hey, who you calling for, Rosetta Marie? Oh, what's up, Rosetta? We know who you are. You down in Louisiana, right?
Nah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, you from Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the building. What up, y'all? We live on the radio station. We got Brooklyn in the building. Rosetta, right now we in the radio station with one of the hottest MCs by the name of Vandit Rome. Say what's up to Vandit Rome.
What's up? What's going on?
What up, Rosetta Marie? How are you doing? We're out here.
Hey, so how you? It's all good. How your music going?
You talking to me?
Yeah, we talking to you. How your music going?
Oh, okay. You
What up, Sippy?
I got a little bit of radio airplay right now, and
Steve
I got
Taylor.
some shows going on and coming up. So, yeah, it's going good. My single out right now is Gemini Juice.
Yeah, I seen that. Gemini Juice.
Yeah,
Steve
all
Taylor,
day
the
Gemini.
captain.
So, I'm just representing my song right now. Spreading love across the world and stuff.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to set up a scheduled interview for you to hit us up. You know what I'm saying? And we talk to all the unsigned artists and we support Tough. You know what I mean? Vandit Rome's in the building. He one of the artists out here from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chop it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. Talk to her, man. Her name is Rosetta. She's from Brooklyn, man.
What's up, Vandit?
What up, man? How you doing? Everything good out there?
I'm good.
Yeah. How's your music going? You a singer or what?
I sing. Singing is like my dominant thing, but I do a little bit of rap here and there.
Alright, I need to
But
hear
yeah, singing mostly R&B.
that. Alright, that's great. That's one of my favorite genres.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She just called in because he said that he is looking for somebody to sing on his album.
Yep.
Oh, word? Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm looking for singers.
Instagram, Rosetta Marie Sing.
Hey,
let's do it.
ROZETTA.
Hey, Rosetta, are you on Instagram right this second?
Sure am.
Hey, you do me a favor and go to UNG radio station or Vandit Rome. We both live, and you can hook up with him right then and there where we can make the connection so y'all can make this happen.
Always, I'm open to work with anybody, straight up.
Hey, matter of fact, is it possible that I pass him your number so when we get done with this interview, he give you a call?
Absolutely. You can pass me this number, the 347 number.
Okay, I'll tell you what, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate your love and support. We appreciate you calling in. We're going to play some of your music in the near future here, like an hour. You know what I'm saying? I got your music right now. I played the song. I'm trying to think of the name. I played it earlier today. Don't be mad at me because it's new and it just came. I want to say Juice, but it got something to do with Juice, right?
Yeah,
Gang,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Gemini Juice. We played that earlier. We're going to play it again. We in here doing interviews. It's Vandit Rome's hour, so we rocking this thing, you know what I'm saying? But we got you covered. We're going to play your music. Brooklyn, what up? You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it in. For sure. What we're going to do when we get out of this interview, we both going to give you a call, so expect us to call you in about 20 minutes.
I got you. Bandit, I just started following you on Instagram. So we
Alright, I'll give you the follow back ASAP and we'll talk about it.
All right, it's all.
Networking, you know how it is.
All right, it's all love. We hit you back shortly.
later.
All right, bless.
Thank you.
All right, we being ghetto up in here, man. UNG Radio, you know what I'm saying? We doing what we do, man. Yo, Vandit, man, that was cool. People calling in, you know, I'm showing love all the way from Brooklyn, you know what I mean?
Make them calls, you hear them.
Bam, you know? Man, how long you been rapping, man?
I started in high school, so that's about 7 years ago or so. But it was like a hobby, you know, inspired by grades, you know. And then I started taking it more serious about like 2 to 3 years ago, you know, practicing, making sure I'm not off beat. freestyling, and I think I've been doing pretty well for the past at least 2 to 3 years. You know, build a fan base, a legit fan base, drop the album, it's selling. So
one thing I noticed about your album, about you, you just don't be online, man. You be out on the streets hustling. You be at clubs selling your CDs. A lot of people that gave up on that part of their life and just think it's all about SoundCloud, iTunes. You know what I'm saying? So, man, explain your grind, your hustle. What's giving you this motivation, man?
See, I realized that, like, okay, being online is one thing behind the screen, but like when you go out there and you start attending shows and then like meeting the artist and they pay attention to what you do and you're out there in the flesh, it's like more genuine, and then they're like, hey, you know, I see what you're doing out there. You know, I'm always on the streets.
Right.
You know?
That's good. And you hands
Selling
on
the streets. Yeah, hands on. Like, I've been as far as Sacramento. I've been far, you know.
Where you originally from?
Where am I originally from?
Yeah.
All over LA.
All over LA?
Growing up, I lived in within 20 cities of LA, you know,
wow.
moving back and forth.
Original LA native.
Yeah, you know.
In the building.
As far as Hollywood, north is Hollywood to south is San Pedro and Long Beach. But I've resided in Gardena the past 10 years, so I've been stable for a bit. Finally.
Man, all that right there, them is like different brackets. So with those different brackets, in music, when you was being raised in rap, was you like I noticed you kick bars, so you don't listen to like whack rap. You like hardcore rap.
I mean, it all depends. It's like, see, like when it comes to music, you're in a feeling. You don't always listen to hardcore stuff. You don't always listen to soft stuff or R&B, or, you know, it's on the field. I just fell in love with the craft that like came with bars and stuff. So that's just what I decided and kind of learned what to do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'm an all type of genre guy. I just know hip hop. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah. So I could I love R&B. I love I'm an Ariana Grande fan. You know what I mean? Like things like that. I like Crooked Eye, but then I could go down to like even Ja Rule. You know, what other genres?
You like music, basically.
Yeah, I love music.
You've been busting for a minute.
It's just music. I just like rap is what I decided. Like, you know, I was like, damn man, these guys could kick some crazy rhyme schemes and stuff. Then I started practicing. Then I started recording, and then eventually I found the sound that I wanted, and you know, so I just want people to be like, damn, like this guy went hard, like, you know, in person I'm like, hey, what's up, dog? But then on the mic they're like, damn, like, you know, like chill, bro, you know, don't kill me, bro. You know
hey, you know what? That's good because he's a freestyle artist and he writes songs. A lot of rappers that freestyle really aren't that good at writing songs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it is a balance.
Yeah.
And you know, how are you with the business side of the game?
What was that?
How are you with the business side of the game?
How am I with the business? I mean, it's a learning process, so I'm like, you know, I'm still learning it basically, you know what I mean? But I'm out here like, you know, pushing the album, connecting with people.
What's the name of the album?
The name of the album, Last of a Dying Breed.
Last of a Dying Breed.
You know what I mean?
Is that produced by you? Who?
There's a lot of different people put the input on this. So there's like a producer I work with from Greece that produced like 90% of the albums.
Wow.
I mean the beats, you know what I mean? The album's been in process for like 2 to 3 years, and when it felt complete is when I was like, you know, it's time. And
that's cool, because sometimes you can't rush it.
You can't rush it.
You know what I mean?
And I was thinking of dropping it with 12 tracks, but I was not comfortable. I was like, nah, it doesn't feel right. And I kept working on it, you know, put a few more songs, and I found it. I was like, all right, now I set it up to, because like I like all types of music, so the album starts like with some, if an acapella, it goes on some boom bap stuff. The middle is like super aggressive, and it ends on more like soft, feely stuff. You know what I mean?
Man, you said boom bap, but you sound like the original b-boy. You know what I mean? A lot of artists don't know nothing about the scratching and the break dancing and the graffiti.
Know what I mean? Exactly.
You know, one thing about Vandit, when he came down to our awards that we do once a year, he didn't rap on top of his rap. He rapped on top of his music.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of artists they want to rap on top of the song, and it messes up the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
The song with lyrics, I should say.
Yeah.
You got to do your show either. Well, what you gonna do if you get put on the spot and you got to rap in front of a live band?
Yeah, and I practice before going, man. It's not, you know, it's not easy, but I mean, if you want something to sound legit, you don't go the easy route. You know
That's
what
right.
I mean? Like you gotta struggle a bit to get that what you want, you know.
Yo, you got a manager? You got a production company?
on
Who
me.
you signed with, man? What you doing?
No, it's on me. I just learned from, like I said, I've been around, like in the flesh with like Horseshoe Gang. I mean, you already know I'm with you. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, the homie I Suppose out there who taught me a lot of stuff.
Shout out Suppose. He hardcore. He goes in, ladies and gentlemen.
You've been studying him.
That's real.
Crooked Eye. Who else have I been around?
Basically, LA,
Clark
Long
Wayne,
Beach.
even.
Clark, okay.
Clark Wayne. I think Clark Wayne. Check him out.
I noticed you dropping. Let's go back to talking
Let's
about
go.
how it. I noticed on YouTube you got videos, but on Instagram you kind of like drop a weekly bar.
There we go.
Where you drop these bars once a week. You know what I'm saying? I noticed they get a lot of views and a lot of support.
They do.
So are other artists reaching out to you? That's helping you do features, or you getting people to come get down with you?
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. But when I go into like when I attend events, I network, and if they're serious, like it works out.
That's good. That's
and
good.
there's a lot of people like me out there trying to do something out here. So like when I connect with them, I show them love, and most of the you don't get the same love back. But if you show love and you humble yourself down, you'll get a lot back. You know what I mean? And I show my people love always, and I think that's a big piece of where I'm at. I think I'm growing real good actually.
I do too,
I feel
man.
great where I'm at.
When you grounded like that, the people gonna respect you more. You still should be able to go into the grocery stores and nobody trying to get you. But imagine if Puffy went into the grocery store regularly, he would get clobbered. You know what I mean? They'd be on him. Some people give him love. Women gonna be trying to tug on him, and artists gonna be trying to stick their CD in his pocket. He not a regular cat.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. If some people, they want the millions and millions of dollars. Some people just want enough to survive. Some people want street respect. Some people want that big fame.
Yeah.
As soon as you come out the club, 1,000 people taking pictures of you. You know what I'm saying? Where you going with it, man?
To start, I want to make some type of living off of it. And I'm getting some income actually. It's looking good. It's helped me out a lot. But I want to be also respected by the MCs, like a rapper's type rapper,
Right.
Like when you mention the top 10, you'll have like not a lot of people will mention dudes like Black Thought, but rappers will, you know what I mean? Like it's a rapper's rapper, so I could be that guy, and with still the open window to being a Kendrick status artist,
I got you.
So it's just baby steps to wherever, life says this is your spot, you know what I mean? Always involved. It doesn't matter. It could be a rapper. I could be a podcaster like you.
Right.
A little bit of everything. I just love the hip hop scene, and I want to be involved in it.
You ready to adjust?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Anything that's.
Well, I noticed that you're doing some acting on your videos. There's a video that you got where you're talking to somebody on the phone, and you're like, man, what you even doing calling me on the phone anyway? We ain't even got pay phones like that no more. So you figured out where those are at. That's acting. People out here. Like tonight, you never know who's listening or who's watching us on IG or Facebook or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Follow Vandit Romes on Instagram right now at Vandit_Romes, ROMES. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up on YouTube. Subscribe to that page, both pages, UNG radio station and Vandit Romes. Hit us up, man. We'll be rocking. You know what I'm saying? We doing this for the people, man.
Yep.
We ain't out here doing no suckers. You know what I mean? We doing nothing but the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about the real deal, artists like yourself, a lot of artists say, I got this. They hit me up because we get music played on the radio and we do shows. So they want to come and get down with us, right? But when I put them on, they can't provide services. When I say that, I will say, we got a building, we have 500 people coming out to perform. We're going to put you on, but this person brings nobody out to come see him, or his fan base don't come out. Your fan base is strong, you know what I mean? How you feel about your fans?
I don't know, man, it's great. It's just, you can't be an artist without them.
Right.
You really can't, unless you're on some other, deeper business than that, but, you can't be an artist without them, and I'm just super thankful that not even just people are fans, but artists are fans, and artists themselves that told me, hey, you're dope, man. Like, I see what you're doing. Like, hey, let me get the disc or work with me or blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
so the fan base, it varies. You know.
Do you think they coming from your music, or they really peeping your freestyle out or your hustle?
It starts with that, but I think the fact that I'm talking to them and working with them
Right.
is the key. You know, I think at least for a growing type. You know, just for growing, you gotta interact. Like, I can't be like, yeah, I'm glad you like my music, and walk away, and they're like, the hell, like, I don't want to mess with this guy.
True,
then,
true.
You know, I need those single people, the individual people to be like, hey, I like this guy, you know. And plus, I think I'm a likable person. I talk to everybody, try to respond to everybody as much as I can. So every individual counts.
That's deep you said that, because social media can ruin you or it can make you. You know what I mean? So it's like you put out a whack song, then you can lose the crowd. Yep. You put out a good song, people will rock with you. You know what I mean?
You gotta take those risks too, because not everyone's gonna like every single song, or not everyone's gonna like your type of music. You know what I mean? I have homies that are like, hey, I support you, but I don't listen to rap. I listen to corridos and trap. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but I'm glad.
They support you.
I had somebody today buy a CD from me, say, hey, I support you. Like, hell, man. He's like, I don't even have a CD player, but let me get one. Okay, like, I'm blessed for that. You know.
That's
what I mean?
true. He just want to see you come up.
Yeah.
He respect your grind.
You know, I'm posting everyone who's buying the album, like.
Oh, you take pictures of them when they buy it?
Yeah, and I post. I mean, I sold a lot already, and I still have more to post. But you know, I can't post like 10 a day. You know, so I'm posting everyone who buys the album. I take a picture with them, and I'm just thankful for that.
And where you posting this at, on Instagram?
On Instagram.
You got 2 pages or 1?
I just got 1 Instagram.
You got to create a business page and a fan page. So all your fans, you taking pictures with your fans.
That's true, you know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
What's the name of your team, man?
My team? Like,
yeah. You solo?
I'm solo,
you
man.
know, everybody
the name of the team is Vandit Roams, and anyone who messes with them. That's it. Whoever's watching this. That's it. That's cool. You're part of my team, man.
That's cool. That's right. I'm with you. We rock your music here, man. We've been rocking it, man, for about a year now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing I'm saying. Like, I'm not here because I met you online. I met you outside multiple times.
Right.
And that's the difference. In the streets. And that's the difference. Like, I'm like, hey, you're Madman, man. I seen you at the UNG show last year. You're like, oh, yeah, I remember you. Then later it was like, hey, come join the show, man. And we went, and all types of things. So, like, in the flesh, we met, like, in person. It wasn't no, like, oh, hit me up type stuff. It was like,
man, I'm glad you brought that up, man. Keep it gangster, man.
Yeah.
I haven't really talked to you about that. How did you feel about that show we rocked that with the awards?
That was a great show. It was, I mean, my people came out. I don't want to sound like that guy, but at least in the top 3, I think my crowd, I had one of the biggest crowds, actually, because I sold a lot of tickets that night.
Right.
A lot, probably like 15 tickets or more. Like,
wow.
The crowd was like, and we had like, what, over 100 people possibly? It was big. So I was like, yo, my people came. Yeah.
Way more than that.
A lot. It was packed. It was a packed room. Yeah.
And the building only hold 300 people, and there was no standing room.
No, there wasn't.
You know what I mean? It was smoky in there, man. It was freaking wild. It was all kind of people showed up. Radio stations,
all that good stuff.
It was packed, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of artists came out and performed good. Coriel did good. Ice Cold did good.
I like Ice Cold too. It was West Coast.
Yeah, it was hard, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all rocked that shit, man. Y'all went in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you did like 7 songs in 10 minutes.
See, people don't understand because usually people are like, oh, it's a 2-song thing. I'm like, 2 songs or what's the time?
Right.
Like 8-10 minutes. All right. So I try to press or put like a verse of the songs I think will hit the most, or different flavors. At least a verse every minute.
Right.
And so I pull out 8 songs, and people are like, damn, like this was just like. It's all variety. I don't want to, put one whole song with a hook and then my time is up and it's like, yo, okay, that song was cool. No, it was like, yo, like out of these 7 songs, I like 3 of these. Like, you hear a good variety of it.
And I checked it out too. I got it on DVD. You know what I mean? I watch it. You know what I mean? Because the next year when we do our Unsigned Artist Hangout, we're gonna do something different. Mm-hmm. Now we need a bigger building.
We do.
You know what I'm saying? It has grown. And we got so much going on. It don't make sense, man. It makes sense because God, it was in His plans. Yep. So I'm gonna have you come down on that one, and we got to get together and work something out on a different vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to keep it fresh because right now these shows now are just artists. They making artists pay to play. And then they lie to the artist and tell the artist, yo, you come out, man, this person's gonna be there, that person's gonna be there, and they gonna help you do this, they gonna help you do that, and then come to find out ain't nobody there, you ain't get no help, no nothing. You back in the streets selling your CDs, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about that, man? All these lies running around.